As the IOC meets today to decide the final exhibition sport to be unveiled at the London Olympics, one submission in particular has raised a few eyebrows. Local Sydney-sider Jason Harvanasul has ruffled the feathers of some of sport's largest governing bodies and stands poised to become part of the official Olympic programme.
Well, yeah, maybe rugby and kitesurfing have got the money behind them, so they're the favourites. But I really think I've got a chance this year.
This is Jason Harvanasul, the man campaigning to have Humbo Bumbo included as an Olympic sport and potentially Australia's representative at the Games if it's included in the London programme.
Well, yeah, it has been tough, but I'm a full-time athlete. I, run my own business, and it's just not easy. But to be selected for the London Olympics, well, it's a dream come true.
Not that many people have heard of Humbo Bumbo. Can you explain a little bit about it?
It requires, speed, strength, stamina, balance. Look, how about I show you? Okay? You. Right. It's very simple. All you do is you grab the leg, you put it behind the back, and you knock the other guy off balance. And the beauty of it is that anybody can play, unless, you don't have any arms or legs. But yeah, if you had one leg, you could definitely play.
Unlike other sporting bodies, Jason has had to fund his campaign for inclusion entirely on his own. No easy task, given he's also currently facing a lawsuit for malpractice.
Yeah, well, it has been pretty tough, but you can't beat the little Aussie battler. I mean, yeah, sure, karate and kitesurfing have got the money to go to the IOC in person, but I don't need to. I mean, my sport sells itself.
As well as campaigning full-time for inclusion, Jason runs a business as an exercise therapist for the elderly. Can you tell me about your lawsuit?
Well, see, training, you get injuries. That's life. But we don't have to be like America. Oh my God, someone died, let's sue the trainer. Life is pain, and it's all about being able to push through the pain barrier. Hey, did I say stop? It's no deal on a deal, buddy. I'm trying to help you here. Bloody lazy veterans.
The sport of Humbo Bumbo is not the first Jason has submitted to the IOC. In 1997, he applied for thumb wrestling to be part of the Sydney programme. In 2001, he petitioned for the tug of war to be reinstated in Greece. And in 2005, he came close to having brandings included in Beijing. One suspects that at 35 years of age, this may be Jason's last throw of the dice for his Olympic dream.
Yeah, well, there have been a few experiments. I mean, not all were great, but I just thought of it as being innovativity.
In all, Jason has spent nearly 15 years trying in some form or another to be included in the Olympics. Jason, what is it that drives you to want to be part of the Olympics so much?
Well, see, I am from a family that has been part of the Olympics for 4 generations. My great-grandfather Spiros Harvanasul, Olympian. Grandfather Terilios Harvanasul, Olympian. And my father, Doug. Now, these guys were all Olympians, so I guess it means more to me than it would to other people.
Have you prepared yourself for the eventuality that you may not be successful?
There's no time to be a defeatist. You've got to be a glass 3/4 full person. If it doesn't happen, you move on. Excuse me, I've got to run.
Undoubtedly, at 630 to 1, Humbo Bumbo is the rank outsider for selection in London. However, one man still holds a torch for a moment in the Olympic limelight. Margot Jacobs, Sydney.
And with all of these things in mind, I hope you can see why Humbo Bumbo is the only choice sport at the London Olympics. And with all of these things in mind, I hope you can see why holding your hand in a bucket of ice the longest is the only choice for a new sport at the next Winter Olympics. Thanks. Love you all.